You are sitting in a crowded coffee shop, using their free Wi-Fi, feeling the familiar, quiet anxiety of searching for work and paying bills. Then your phone buzzes with a message from an unknown number. Congratulations, you're hired for a $5,000 a week remote job. For someone in a vulnerable position, this message looks like a lifeline. The offer is engineered to promise high pay for almost zero effort, hitting a specific emotional trigger at a moment of financial stress. We tend to picture cybercriminals as shadowy coders, aggressively hammering away at complex corporate firewalls. In reality, modern theft often begins with a polite knock on your digital front door, waiting for you to let the intruder in. This trap operates on two distinct levels. The text message is the psychological hook designed to capture your attention, while the physical vulnerability of the public Wi-Fi network makes the actual theft possible. Scammers use automated bots on WhatsApp and SMS to cast an impossibly wide net, firing out thousands of identical job offers simultaneously. They hunt for the small percentage of recipients whose financial anxiety outweighs their skepticism. When someone replies, the bot engages instantly. The scammer feeds the victim promises of complete remote flexibility and a high salary. By presenting an ideal solution to the victim's problems, they aim to bypass the brain's normal threat detection processes. The responses come back quickly, filled with professional-sounding corporate jargon. They might welcome you to a global marketing team or praise your background, rapidly building a false sense of trust. The job offer functions as a psychological anesthetic. It ensures the victim willingly complies with the phase that follows. Once that trust is established, the fake employer executes a pivot. The dynamic shifts from them offering an opportunity to them demanding an urgent action from you. A common tactic is demanding an upfront equipment fee. The scammer claims you must pay for a company laptop or software out of pocket, with a promise of reimbursement on your first paycheck. An even more dangerous method involves digital onboarding forms. The scammer asks you to set up a direct deposit for your upcoming paychecks, providing a link to an official-looking but fraudulent portal. Eager to secure this income, the victim drops their guard and clicks the link. They begin typing their bank routing numbers, their home address, and their credit card details. As the victim begins typing, the psychological setup concludes. Their private banking credentials are now flowing in real time to the scammer's database. To understand why, we have to look away from the phone screen and at the invisible environment surrounding the victim, the coffee shop's public Wi-Fi network. Open public networks carry a persistent technical flaw. Because they do not require a password to connect, the data transmitted over them is largely unencrypted, meaning it travels through the air as readable text rather than a scrambled code. On a secure network, information travels in a locked box. Over public Wi-Fi, it travels in a transparent box. Hackers perform packet interception, capturing that exposed data midair, stealing the exact routing numbers the victim types into the fake onboarding form. Even if the victim spots a red flag and closes the browser before hitting submit, the damage is done. Their live keystrokes have already been broadcast into the open air of the coffee shop. The public Wi-Fi acts as the invisible accomplice, turning a deceptive text message into a successful financial breach. The remote job was a phantom, designed to get a stressed person to broadcast their most sensitive data over an insecure channel. Digital security depends on active situational awareness of both the emotional lures in your inbox and the vulnerabilities of the network you are using. To protect yourself, apply this rule. Any unsolicited digital offer promising high pay for low effort is a trap. Do not engage. Second, keep your financial life off public networks. Never input banking data, or type your passwords, or conduct personal business while connected to an unsecured public Wi-Fi connection. True digital safety requires defending two fronts. You must maintain a skeptical mind against manipulation,